Hello and welcome back to Lord of the Rings Realms in Exile. Before I get into today's episode, I just want to apologize if I sounded a bit off yesterday. Long story short, I mentioned this before. I've been having issues with the Skyrim save, which I haven't managed to fix. And then yesterday, there was no hot water when I wanted a shower. So I was a bit bummed out. But today, I've had my hot shower. And I have a plan to fight Mordor. I think if we colonize, not there... Where is it? I think it's here. Yeah, we colonize just behind Helm's Deep. I'm not sure if this is passable terrain or not, but everywhere else seems to be impassable, so I imagine it is. That would give us a border with Mordor, because here we don't actually have a border because there's impassable terrain. And we can't colonize this because this is where the Ents live. So I think this is where I'm going to try and get the border. But that means we need to risk... sending an expedition to form a satellite, which last time it crashed our game. So let's do this at the beginning so we can get it over and done with. Establish a new realm or sponsor the start of a satellite hold. I'm going to plan the expedition. We're not going to move the realm. We're going to make a satellite hold. Hopefully this is fine. And we can actually find a hold here. So we can either do the Shimmering Falls or the Crystal Depths. Let's see. If any of these the Duchy capital... how do I tell this? Glittering... I don't actually know how I can tell this. Right. I mean, I think the Shimmering Falls sounds cool, though. So we're gonna found it there. Let's go ahead and do that. I have a good feeling about today. We're gonna colonize the remaining of the Misty Mountains. And then I think it's time to build the Men-at-Arms and prepare for Mordor. In fact, Crystal Depths or Shimmering Falls? Shimmering Falls, so we're one closer when the time comes. Oh, we have to walk all of this way though as well. Okay, let's go ahead and get mercenary guards. That's going to keep us safe. And other than that, we're fine with medium sense of danger. Okay, so medium investment. I'm just going to go for a small investment because it becomes a delving anyway. And then for the expedition party size... I think we just do the tiny one. We don't need extra. 317 gold. What are we going to do? Recreation probably sounds good. Let's go ahead and start on our expedition and pray that the game doesn't crash. While the new expedition will pay tribute to its parent hold, the distances involved make any form of direct rule unfeasible. To this end, I have been presented with a list of candidates that could be trusted to oversee the fledgling colony. Here, Hilliafolf. My friend, young lad, you will be charged with leading the new satellite and our offensive front against Mordor into Gondor. We need a special casus belli, and I'm thinking we get it by bordering them. That's what I'm hoping for. Otherwise, we may have to resort to some outside of the box thinking to bring about the big war at the end. The procession has ground to a halt a stone's throw away from Sirenmon. I look over to see my knight Belafir dismounted and intently staring at something on the ground. The other entourage members have gathered around him. Balafir looks up as I approach. My lord, there is an ant path here. I may be a tad superstitious, but you should never cross an ant path. It's fine, we'll find another path. We become friends. It delays our journey by a few days, but that's nothing in the grand scheme of things. I've rarely seen my courtier Hilliafolf this excited before. His eyes seem to be devouring a richly adorned book. Sometimes I manage to take a peek at the maps on its interior. One morning, he finally approaches me about his findings. My liege, there are rumors that the land of Anokdir is home to extraordinary people. It is said that Sinkafeli, dog-headed people wander these cities. Wait, what? Where is this? Oh, it's up here. Interesting. Do you know what? What do we get? Grotesque research rush. Travel speed plus 30%. I must see them and report back with my findings. I lose some stress as well. Why not? Every time we get to a new settlement, I take a moment to look around, trying to find the grotesque creatures that I've seen in Hilliafolf's maps. The curiosity is simply too big. When we arrive in Anokdir, he comes to me, grasping his book tightly. My liege, we followed the indication, but these creatures are nowhere to be found. It has occurred to me that they may be perhaps no more than an invention. But it's fine. How are the people back home going to know they weren't here? We convince everyone back home that there's two-headed dog people just south of the Misty Mountains. Brilliant. Right, we're also building up our settlements, aren't we? Our What are they called? Colonies. There we go. Get your English out, lad. English was only my first language, guys. Give me a break, okay? I was only 4 when I learned it. Right, we've got free development here. But that's fine, because we're increasing development there, so that's good. Where am I? Let's follow our little journey through the lands here. We are getting dangerously close to Isengard and the other Mordor territories. It's not the first time I catch my guest Zirinkor fiddling around with some flowers he's been picking along the road. She wishes to join my court. She's widowed, though. She's widowed. Do you know, it's fine. Come and join me. It's fine. The countryside of Nan Legling is known to be littered with runestones, towering monoliths etched with written records of events both legendary and historical. In our travels, we encounter a particularly grandiose runestone adorned with complex patterns, and what is no doubt a legend written in a language I cannot understand. Perhaps with time and patience, I could decipher the meaning. I mean, I can give it a try. I read the runestone and I gained some learning experience. Very nice. Teeming with all manner of wildlife, Zirik, Zaram, and I agree that Ravenor would be a splendid place to go on a hunt. We gained 390 gold? I mean, I can't say no to that. That's funded the whole satellite hold and a little bit extra. We also received a lucky rabbit's paw, prowess and prestige. I'm going to dismantle this and instead let us sell the copper, and we will also sell the paradots. We're not ready to craft anything yet because we still have more colonization to do, and we could use that gold to colonize. Plus we have Mithril, so that's what I'm going to use. Now, this does confirm that this is not impassable terrain. So, we get our satellite here. We colonize this. That gives us a border. A border with Mordor. A border. As we trek through Hellenham, our caravan has stopped at a clearing bordered by trees. I proceed toward the commotion only to find Belethir and Idrian having an irate row. Guys, come on. There we go. They settle their differences. We don't have time for this inwards fighting. I'm on our own. Regent unsuccessfully furthers mandate. Okay. Right. We have set up the satellite hold. This is good news. What I could also do now is colonize this. Not yet, because you need to become my vassal, which I believe we just wait for a timer. Iri is in charge of the food supplies and sheepishly revealed our provisions are now all but useless, having been poorly stored. Patches of mold cover the bread and fresh produce, and we have quickly used up the remaining of our dried food. The party grows hungry as dusk begins to fall. Nature will provide for us, lads. We are accustomed to living in the wilds. We once lost our homes, but now we have returned to the Misty Mountains. What's this? It's fine. Let's keep on going. I want to get back to Khazad-Dum. We have plans to do. I have good omens. I'm not interested. I want to get back to the mountain. The high altitude and the brisk air of Dun Fidak has a very refreshing quality as we traverse the local hill fort. The soldiers in the valley below appear to be practicing some rare type of training technique I haven't seen before. I'm moving closer, failing to restrain my curiosity. While doing so, I am approached by the local Captain Hilleif. Would you like to join in, my lord? Ooh. Oh, no. Unfortunately, lad, we are in a hurry. Let's see. Oh, you're gonna beat him in a fight and he joins our court. Sure. Wait, Garnock? Yeah, Garnock gained the trait wounded. You can't defeat us. We are too strong. Elves and dwarfs are united. Right, we are returning to Durin's Hall, through the West Hall, through Sigurd's Hall. Rest his soul. What a great dwarf. And now we are back in Durin's Hall. We got a load of colony updates as well. So let's upgrade this to tier 3. You are now a delving. So I need someone else to rule over this. Not yet, though. We have time. Wait, no, you're not a delving. Are you? No. Okay, I'm confused. You're a colony. That's what you are, but you have no buildings left. That's what I was getting to. Right, let's train for a tournament. We increase our prowess by 1, so that's taken us all the way up to 60 prowess now. Look at our stats. Bloody hell. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Right. Do we have any special decision? Unifying the Durin's folk. We may have to save that for another playthrough. We'll see how things develop. Restoring Durin's throne would be very nice. We gain a special building slot for the throne of Durin. The development gets +5. The Delvin and Durin's Hall will be upgraded 2 levels. If it cannot be upgraded 2 levels, for every level it would otherwise have been upgraded, receives 5 development. 5,000 gold, though. I think the restoration of Durin's Hall should wait for the victory over Mordor. Because that would really solidify the age of the Dwarves. Defeating the forces of chaos or evil. I'm not sure what they call them in this universe. I always get all my universes mixed up. And then issue an age for the dwarf. Right, this can be founded as a Delvin. Let's do that. Can you hold any more? You cannot. So I need to give this away to someone with good stewardship who's not already a vassal. Biffa, you've got some land, my lad. Look after it and serve wisely. Right, we need to get rid of the collapsed ceiling. So let's get a head start on that. We can also colonize this now. Let's get rid of the flooded tunnels. I just want to colonize all of the Misty Mountains, so all of our lands are connected. That's the goal. I'm a bit annoyed that Thranduil took this. But it is what it is. Successor for the Defender of Khazad-Dum, and I have made a friend. The Defender of Khazad-Dum is here. Oh, I haven't. So at the time of recording this, yesterday's episode is still yet to go live. So I will pick a name for this accolade. Not in the next episode, because I'm going to record it after, but the episode after. Sorry, guys. I'm always 1 to 3 episodes ahead. That's how I kind of manage the daily upload, so I can take at least a weekend off. Right. Dringin. Are you at least a dwarf? Dringin, my courtier's guest. You are. In that case, I shall recruit you. 105 gold. You're very expensive. Very expensive. But now, you can be successor to this. I love this new mod we got here. It saves so much clicking. Thank you to whoever made this. Mining expedition. Look at that. I've just landed him and he's already going on a bloody mining expedition. I think we picked the white dwarf to see over that new delving. We did indeed. We got stuff happening in our royal court again. Let's see. I think... do you know what? Yeah, let's pull a stop to whatever's budding between them. Oh, there was another event there as well. Isn't that the same guy? It's the same bloody guy. The same event twice. Let's just do that and get rid of it. So we don't have the number showing up here. Knight is significantly improved. That's good. In time for the big war. And we need to start putting a think towards what kind of men-at-arms we want. I want these maxed out. I think they're going to carry us. Bustling colony has now been built. So you could be turned into a Delvin for 200 gold. In that case... what am I trying to think of here? Wait, settlement 1, settlement 1, settlement 1. This one needs free development next. Okay. That's what I was trying to work out, lads. Things are a bit confusing here, because some are delving, some are not, and I control all of them. Right, you've upgraded as well. Let's get you upgraded to level 3. I can found another colony as well. So let's colonize this and get rid of the collapsed ceilings. We're spending all of that gold again already. Titles can be created. Yes, but I don't want to spend the gold because we're spending it elsewhere. The army is growing. Mostly levies, though. But there is an order to things. We will get there eventually. I think... Oh, I thought I was going to crash then. We didn't get the crash. Very nice. Thranduil has won against Queen Urika of the Anduinville in the war against the tyranny of Thranduil. Okay. Crafting perk available. We'll do that in a moment. Greetings, my benign liege. I've arrived in Durin's Hall to pay homage to you, glorious Gablabad, as a show of my loyalty. Welcome, my friend. 50 gold is very appreciated. I can flagellate. We don't need to, though. Let's see. Let's get transmutation. Unlock the supposed ability to transform one metal into another, but whether it is a success is left to the author of these experiments. We will try that out when the time comes. Unfortunately, that is not yet. Mordor worries me. Especially black orcs. 5,000 of them almost. They are heavy infantry, so we need something that can deal with heavy infantry 100%. Atinic Valley, a prominent figure among the Yisbramat, has gathered every Vasma in the land together to discuss their beliefs and establish an official doctrine for the pagan faith. Oh, that's up here. Interesting. Okay. I don't know what that means for us. Probably nothing. We have more pressing things in the east and south to deal with. Good for them, though. Good for them. Let's see. With our men-at-arms, what do you guys counter? Not heavy infantry. What about you guys? Yes. Because they have crossbows, which I assume have armor-piercing bolts, they do counter heavy infantry. So we're going to need 2 stacks of those. I'm doing it. After a long day at court, I decided to take a break outside of my horse to clear my mind. The odd path that I choose leads through cleared tunnels and around glimmering underground streams. I walk into the path, disappears into a canyon buried under the boulders. I was about to turn around and leave when I heard sound from behind the boulders. Oh, I am a craven, though. It's getting late. I have to return to my court. I recently came into possession of an ancient tome from the early Second Age, and reading it is very difficult. Its deeper meanings continue to elude me. Let's try reading it, though. Let's try it. The meaning was lost on me. Okay. It was beyond my abilities. I had 56 learning, so we would be hard-pressed to find someone that can. How's Gandalf doing? Last time we checked on him, he was not doing so hot, was he? Wait. Is he gone? Wait. Or is the character finder broken? I think the character finder is broken. So, what that is, I think the new Knight sub mod I've added has broken my character finder UI, but it hasn't broken my title finder UI. Okay, interesting. So, quick note, guys. If you want to use the Knight thing, it's gonna break the character finder UI. I will add that to the sub notes on the mod list when the time comes. Is that a wedding between... Oh, no, that's it's a human wedding. I'm not going to attend to that. If it was with Thranduil or someone, then maybe I would have considered it a little bit more. But as it stands, not right now. Right, you're tier 3, but we're waiting for development, aren't we? Yes, okay. And the intrigue has returned to Khazad-Dum. I stand in front of a previously large room in Nalu Luznar, now mostly filled with rocks and gravel. The leader of the excavation crew addresses me. It happened 2 days ago, my lord. We're trying to clear out the collapsed rooms. We accidentally started a chain reaction. Several other rooms are now affected, and some parts of the settlement are completely cut off from contact. We should act quickly, or the colony may fail. Keep digging, lads. Keep on digging. There we go. Reinforced ceilings. And we gained some prestige as well. Right, a lot of buildings were just completed. Let's get rid of the stale air. You're fine. You're getting upgraded to tier 2. Interesting. Right. Things are progressing nicely. How much are we getting here a month? Only 13.3. I would very much like if we had 20 a month again, like before. Good news, though. Gold is going smoothly. We have a lot of gold. It's going to be spent, though. Mining expeditions, we're not going to bother. I'm focusing fully on my colonization at the moment. Also, we do have that satellite hold as well. I gained some piety, and my lawmaster gains opinion of me. Do you know the problem I've noticed recently playing so many mods? I always confuse the council position names. I was playing Princes of Darkness yesterday, and I kept referring to my mentor, my court mentor, as my lawmaster. Which is funny. My prisoner has died in my dungeons. I often forget I have a dungeons, but... I mean, they're dwarfs. They can live a long time. I think a few years will not hurt them. Right, let's create a delving here. There we go. What do I want to upgrade next? You're level 1. Okay, this is probably going to be our next delving. So let's get the development flowing in here. Beautiful stuff. I can also now colonize again. So let's go ahead and colonize this. Get rid of the flooded tunnels. And I am over my domain limit, which means... Oh, bloody hell. All of these are colonies, right? Settlements, settlements. Yes, yes, yes. How many titles can you hold? 8. So I might give you all of this. Just to keep it organized. That's a settlement. That's a delving. That's the capital duchy, actually. So, I'm going to give you this. There we go. I don't give them colonies because I don't know if they would upgrade them. That's the problem. Because I know my vassals aren't found in their own colonies, so I don't know if they would prioritize them. But I'm making so much gold. I turn them into delvings and then I give them to him. And it's not a bad idea because then we get more taxes from them as well. So it is a return on investment. I still see all the good times I've shared with Witter. Now as I step into the dimly lit room and see his weak body laying on the bed, almost motionless, I know with certainty that those days won't come back. And I feel a pang of deep sadness. Oh, Witter. 262. I'll stay by your side, lad. How old am I? 137. That's still so young. In Morian beard terms. It's actually kind of crazy how long we live. Right, Abnan. You're getting upgraded to tier 2. You're getting upgraded to tier 3. Aren't we increasing development here? Yes, that's going to take a little bit. We're back down to 400 gold. That's fine. One of my sons have learned the Adunaic language as well. How old is Durin? 65. I think we can start looking for a marriage for him soon. I remember the day when my son, Akiafafak, oh, that was close, was born to my soulmate Anna, my perceptive son. Memories like these bring me comfort. No matter what happens, I know that my family is there for me, and that House Doing stands strong. Our glory is deathless, I whisper under my breath. I will treasure the fort. I'm not giving you 200 gold, though, lad. That's not fair to your siblings. Right. So the problem here, I can allow marriage. If I was to arrange a marriage, it would have to be with my courtiers. That is possible, except the character finder's not working, so I can't find a good wife for him. So it's up to Durin who he marries. That's fine. It adds a bit of dynamism. Dynamicism? Dynamism? It makes the story a little bit more dynamic. Oh, guys. Sometimes I feel like English isn't my first language and I realize it's my only language. It's only downhill. Right, bustling colony has been built. Beautiful. That's tier 3, but we're waiting for free development, which is going to take a little bit because we're only getting 14 per month. Which isn't the worst, though. It could be much worse than that. Lonely towns have been built. Let's upgrade you to tier 3 as well. So soon we're going to hit a wall where we're simply just waiting for development. But it shouldn't be too long before our satellite asks to become our vassal as well. Excuse me. And then we can also colonize down there. My spy master has found some scheming going on in the court. Oh, I do not miss the early episodes with the constant intrigue spam. I'm glad that's over. Right, can we increase the development a little bit faster, please? We're on 85, so what's that? 1 more month? Maybe 2 more months, actually. I think 1 more tick would take us just under, won't it? Yeah, 99.8. Ah, you're torturing me here. Come on. There we go. My guest Ethelweld has been looking crestfallen for over... It's fine. Don't give up hope, lad. I'm not going to help you with that, though. Right, let's found a delving. And I'm going to give this to our vassal up here. There we go. You can take this. And also, we still need to found another colony, don't we? So let's... Oh, this is all impassable terrain. So we just need to colonize these two. And then the Misty Mountains are fully colonized. That's gone quicker than I thought. Right, collapsed ceilings. Get rid of that. Isn't this a delve-in? Yes, I'm gonna just pass this off now. So I don't forget this. There we go. I won't forget to give this away. We have 4 colonies and it's these 4 here. So that keeps things organized. Right, which one is gonna be upgraded next? Okay, this one. Let's get that development flowing. We are getting closer to preparing for the big battle. Oh, it's going to be such... Oh, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Right, this is tier 3. Yeah, but we need development. It's not the first time I have heard talk of what a great servant Lothwing is, and now Sedan has sent her to my court. Is she talented? 28 learning. I wonder... yeah, but we already have Iri as my court physician, so actually I'm not going to bother changing him out. I wonder, what happened to... Oh, I forgot what her name was. Didn't she become a lunatic? The first elf that joined our court, and she tutored our children. I think it began with an A. And then she left, but she was our physician for so long. I completely forget. Okay, what do we get? We get effective leadership. Oh, holding taxes plus 10%. Huge. Right, what's this? So we need to upgrade the settlement. Abnan, we're just waiting for development. Oh, it's only at 1 development right now. Okay, that could take a little bit. Let's get rid of the bandits as well. That's only taking 3 months. Gold is running low. It's because we're an architect. We're building so damn fast now. But soon, this will all be poured into the military. We could go to a feast. I'm not going to do that, though. It costs gold. And right now, I'm not interested in that gold. What's development? Okay, we got up to 2 development. Order has been restored in Fartha. Let's upgrade that to tier 2. We do need 200 gold for this, though. Let's not forget about that. Crafting perk available. We can get experimental methods. Adds a random modifier when the artifact is crafted. Let's do that. And I think after we get Enchanter, I'm considering going down the Martial tree. Especially Strategist. Or maybe even getting some Knight effectiveness. I think those buffs will be very useful. In fact, Sauron probably has absolutely everything at this point. That's memories. Wrong button. Can I not check your lifestyle? Wait, do you have nothing? Can you not get more experience? He's gone down crafting and a bit of intrigue, but he's got, like, no martial. Interesting. Even though he's got 47 of the stuff there. Maybe we can't see his full skills. That could be possible. I have been aware of Sidan's eyes on me all evening as we eat, but it's... as I continue to pick up my first dish as the next course queue up. But his fish strikes the table suddenly. I can't let this go any longer. I can't sit here and watch you waste away doing. I bridle somewhat, but it's hard to look indignant behind the mounting pile of dishes. Maybe I don't find too much time to eat, but it's a time-consuming business running a great mansion. You know what, though? You're right, my friend. Thank you for looking out for my health. I need to be healthy and I need to be strong for the upcoming trials. It's a fresh sunny day and I can see the sweat dripping off Sidon's chin as he continues to encourage me forward. A sack of rocks on my back groans under the weight, and I do too as I throw it down over the line in the dirt where Sidon had drawn with a stick. He claps his hands together delightedly. You look getting stronger already, lad. I think it's time to move on to something a bit bigger. Oh boy. Bring me an axe. Let's go cut down some trees. Okay, we have a chance to die. Let's not do that. Let's not risk it. I know it's only 1%, but I've had enough with percentages this run with the Balrog. Thank you very much. Right, you can be upgraded to tier 3. Let's do that. You still don't have free development? 1 more month and we should have that though, so that's not too bad. Flagellate, we don't need to do that. And we have another birthday surprise. We have received an axe. Let's go ahead and dismantle that. I appreciate it very much, my friends. But the onyx and the iron are worth more. Actually, green artifacts sell for 80, so I didn't have to do that. But it's fine. It makes me feel like I'm doing more than I actually am. Right, Abnan has free development. Found that into a delve in. And load that off to our vassal. Beautiful stuff. So, who's getting upgraded next? Right, probably you. So let's get the development going down here. And we have 1 more colony to colonize for the Misty Mountains. It has been a long and arduous task, But we are finally nearing the conclusion of taking back the Misty Mountains. Taking the Iron Hills and whatnot is going to be too difficult because Thranduil has too much of it, so I don't think we can do that. Plus, I might save that for another dwarf run. But we have accomplished a lot as this. But we still have much more to do. Right, something was built, wasn't it? And I missed it. Farther, let's get you upgraded to tier 3. We are running out of gold now, which worries me a little bit. So things may slow down towards the end, but that's fine. Oh boy. Can I offer you vassalage now? I can't. We should get an event anyway, shouldn't we? Okay, you're tier 3 now. So now we're just waiting for free development. And the 200 gold, which we already have. Gift artifact. Galadriel has sent me the favor of our lord. Okay, this one I will dismantle. Because then we turn 40 gold into 80 gold. Which I guess... I don't think this is broken because you have to be very skilled to dismantle it to its original material. So I think if you can do that, you should be rewarded. So I don't think this is cheesing at all. I think this is fair game within my rules of cheese. One of Zebdin Duin of Good and the Bad's favorite things to do with me is to sit by the fire and exchange war stories on a beautiful Khazad-Dum night. And this night we have been reminiscing from sun until moon, until sun again. Ah, sun. Nobody spins a yarn like Duin. The way he retells the tales of Sigurd and Balin. Very legendary dwarfs. Chosen of Balin. Speaking of the devil, we need a successor. Right, Gamil, you're gonna serve there. Oh, it's so good. You know, it's worth losing the character finder for this. Maybe not. But I've had enough of clicking through all the menus, guys. What's this? With vivid clarity, I remember when I commanded and won the battle of Efrul Nula against Builder. It was a battle that took place in Subterranean, a terrain I was greatly unprepared for. How was I unprepared for that? I'm a bloody dwarf. That makes no sense. Yeah, that's definitely not gonna be happening again. Right, let's get rid of the bandits. What are you doing? Waiting for development. What are you doing? Wait. Waiting for development as well? Ah, bloody hell. We knew it would get to this point, though, so we're not surprised. And we only just hit 2 development as well. Right, let's have a sip of the green tea. Beautiful, although it's gone cold now, so it doesn't taste quite as nice. And let's wait for this development to kick in. How are you guys enjoying the series so far? Yeah, maybe I should have asked a bit sooner and not waited 22, 23 episodes. I think this is one of my favorites on the channel, though. I will say. I think the events and the journeys at the beginning, the Balrog, and now the colonization phase and preparing for the big threat of Mordor. When there were so many pessimistic comments saying it's over and we would have no chance. It's been a very satisfying playthrough for me. For weeks, I have been receiving pleading letters from the settlement in Gunduz Mahab. We are being plagued by a band of outlaws. Right. Pardon the outlaws and restore them to their lands? No. No. Let us slay them. Ah, the bandits remain. We failed. Okay. That's unfortunate. Right, let's get rid of the wolves instead. Maybe that'll be a little bit easier for us. Wait, what are we increasing? Oh, we're increasing this. Come on, increase it faster. Wait, you're both at the same. Is development froze or something? I hope not. Greetings, my benign liege. My son. I butcher your name every time, but thank you. Welcome to Durin's Hall. I appreciate your gift of homage. Ah, it was a little... Oh, no, I was looking at this number instead of this number down here. I'm an idiot. Right. Let's found a delving here. There we go. Beautiful stuff. Let's load that off to our vassal. And then move the development train north to this one. So you're almost done then. 11 out of 100. Okay. Very nice. And we have nothing else to colonize. for now. So we can save the gold. Vater. Oh, let's get your development up. Word just reached me that large parts of my colony in Gundar's Mahab have been destroyed by a great conflagration, reportedly caused by an overzealous baker. Every shelter, storehouse, and granary has been burned to the ground. Oh. 75 gold. I will see to repairs personally. It's not that much. It's like 3 months worth. The wolves have been subdued. Okay. Let's get rid of these pesky bandits again then, who refuse to leave the mountain. Drained tunnels have been built. So now we can start upgrading you. Beautiful. Oh, it feels so close. It feels so nice to be so close to the end of all the colonization. It has been a mighty effort, but definitely worthwhile. Are we nearly there yet? 73 out of 100. Right, 2 more months. Thank God. Or thank Mahal, I guess I should say. But we have 5 times speed. And it's not super laggy in this mod. There we go, free development. Found a Delvin, 200 gold gone. We can give that to our vassal. He can hold 1 more title. Grand titles, I'm giving you this. So he controls this passage of the Mesky Mountains. And then this we'll give to someone else. You can hold 2 more titles. So actually, I'm going to offload these to you. You have won the honor, my friend. Right, let's get the development going here first. We can't colonize down in the south with our satellite yet because they haven't joined us. Hopefully we get that message soon. But until then, we can build up the armies. It's fine. It's more than fine. Right, that's about to trigger. There we go. Let's get you upgraded to tier 3. I imagine this one's going to pop off soon as well. Wait, why is it paused again? I think my spacebar's buggered. It feels a bit mushy. And I think sometimes it's triggering itself now. I'm not sure. 18,000 piety. Jeez. Prince Foreign. My son has been murdered. And we don't know who did it. Oh. Where were you? Where were you? Up here. Who controls this territory now? A few people. That will not do. That will not do at all. If it was one of my vassals, find secrets. Will this discover secrets of my vassals? I hope so. Because I will not rest until I find the dwarf who murdered him. It could have been not a dwarf though. We have a lot of enemies, let's not forget. A lot of enemies. Especially, well, Mordor, basically. Okay, that's unfortunate. Did we just build something? Yes. Let's get you upgraded to tier 3. How's your development? Almost level 3. The Bastion of Khazad-Dum has had a successor, so we might need to find another one. Okay, you haven't found anything yet, but keep on looking. So let's go ahead and get another successor for you. Wait, no. The Bastion of Khazad-Dum. There we go. Oh, we need to find someone. We don't even have anyone. Interesting. I can restore accolades. I can create an accolade. Wait, what? What's happened here? The Bastion, it's just gone. Okay, right. Let's restore accolade. That's down here. I found it this time. 400 prestige, but we have plenty of prestige to spare, so that's fine. How's this going on? Still another 17 years. Brown has uncovered a secret held by my knight Dringin. It seems that he might be starting to turn from the Khazad faith. Okay, I thought maybe you'd be the murderer, but apparently not. Right, I can now reinstate the Bastion of Khazad-Dum. Let's force you to serve. Yes. We still need to seek someone. But I'm hoping we find someone because we did the decision and we did the other decision. Right. My heir is unmarried. I can find a spouse. I can find spouse for him. Okay, so who do we want him to marry? Let's see. Probably someone with good stewardship or good martial. She has 27 martial. We do have a Morian beard here, though, with 18 stewardship. So who don't you like? You don't like Cravens. Okay. You're not Craven. You don't like Vengeful? He is Vengeful. Or Temperate. Maybe that's not a good option. What about Furasir here? She has 27 martial. She's Wrathful. She only has one trait. Interesting. Wait, what? Okay, right. We're going to marry him off to her. He will accept. But more importantly, they can now have children. And the lineage will be secured. We got another crafting perk, right? Let's do that. To the benign doing of Khazad-Dum, I accept your marriage proposal. Oh, she was in Thranduil's lands. Let's get Enchanter. So we get +3 learning. And I think now we're going to head on over to Martial. And I'm going to get strategy focus. And we're going to go down strategist. I think it's important. Getting knight effectiveness would be nice as well, though. But we kind of want everything. Right, you're... Wait. What's happening here? Wait. Oh, no, you are at 2 development. Okay. I'm just misunderstanding. Right, development growth is only 7. You found another secret? He schemed from the shadows to have Iri murdered. Right. That's not good. Can I imprison him? Yes, but I need to expose it first. Right, where am I going to? Hooks and secrets? You're a murderer. So you could have murdered more than one person. I'm going to expose that. And then... Wait. It's an act of tyranny? Oh, he might not be my vassal. No, he is my vassal. Why can't I imprison him? I mean, I exposed it anyway. Bustling colony has been constructed. Okay. Wait, I have only 2 colonies. Only 2. So these are both tier 3. Right, you can be a delving now. Let's found the delving. Wait. Yeah, you're delving. And you're being upgraded. Okay. I'm confusion. Right. You're taking this. 1 more delving to be founded. And then the Misty Mountains are finally reclaimed. We have the gold to do it. Now we just need the time. Okay, you got a fake religion. I need the murder scheme. I need to find out who murdered. You're a non-believer. You're my knight, though. I exposed you as for being a murderer. Why can't I imprison you with that? It's an act of tyranny. That's crazy. He's a murderer. Maybe I'm misunderstanding something. It wouldn't be the first time. I pride myself on making sure everything is always accounted for, which includes making sure my soldiers are well provisioned. To this end, I should come up with a plan for ensuring my soldiers always have the supplies they need in the field. Let's arrange a network of merchants. We get supply capacity, sure. We probably won't use that yet. And we also get well-provisioned armies. And I gain some martial life experience. Very nice. How close are we now? 1 more month. And we have our final delving. You murdered Hannah. Right. But, I mean... I'm going to expose it again. I'm exposing all of his murders. I'm exposing them all. I don't care. I don't care. Someone is going to deal with him. Right, you can be made into a delving now. Let's do that. And you're going to take this final land. And just like that, all of the Misty Mountains have been reclaimed by the Dwarves of Durin. Balin's expedition has now been successfully completed. But we are not done there. We need to wait for these guys to ask to become our vassals. Once they say yes, we're going to colonize this. And hopefully we get a Casus Belli where we can declare war against Mordor. And do the big war. So in the next episode, that's the plan. We need to build up our armies. We need more of these. I want 2 full stacks. That's the only way we're going to deal with the Black Orcs, I think. Also, I want more cavalry. They're going to be expensive. And then we need to work out what we want for the rest of our armies. We should have quite a few men-at-arms we can use now. So let's have a nice mixture. Like, it might be good just... Oh, wow. We have none of those. Oh, they're very expensive as well, though. But thank you guys for watching. That's going to be it for today. I will see you next time.